everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Obapa Sarah. As always, here we cook with fun, lots of love, and of course we do talk sometimes. Today I'm going to be making a very special meal that everybody enjoys. It's called potato soufflé and everyone really loves it. It's typically bake some potatoes, mash it or blend it, and then put them back into the oven for it to bake one more time. This is super simple, but it takes quite some time because of the baking process. But hey, you're gonna enjoy it by the end of the day. So let's start cooking. Mwah.
We'll be using 5 pounds of sweet potatoes today, and I will bake it for 1 whole hour.
Let me introduce you to my ingredients, the ones that will be going into the potatoes. First of all, I have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and then I have 1 tablespoon of salt. Yeah, there's so much sweetness in the potatoes, so that's great. And then I have some batter that I've cut into cubes, and then I needed to add something to cream the whole stuff, and that's my milk. And that will be all for the things that will be going into my potatoes. And while that was going, I decided to make some crust. And for the crust, I needed 1 cup of cashew nuts and then fresh lavender leaves, which I chopped into that pieces over there. And I will quickly toss that cashew nut into the processor and blend it to get a coarse consistency. After that, I will go in with some vanilla essence to kind of, bump up the flavors there, and add 1 tablespoon of honey. That will add some kind of sweetness to my crust. And this crust is not going to be a base crust. It's going to be a topping crust. I'll go in with my lavender leaves and kind of mix it all together to get all that flavors and everything incorporated. Look at that yumminess. Now I check on my potatoes and it's done. It's 1 hour already. That is a lot of potatoes, okay? So I'll just peel off all the skin and just go ahead and blend it. But here's the thing, it's very hot, so sometimes you might want to let it set and wait for it to cool down before you continue the process. Once I peel it off, I will quickly cut them into pieces and put them in my processor. As you can see, my processor is not that big to contain all that potatoes, so I'll just divide them into 2. And so I'll go ahead and just peel out the skin of the second one and continue the process of the first one and go ahead and blend it. Now, whilst this process is going, just be very careful because it's very, very hot right now. So you want to be careful. If not, just let it set and let it cool down, like I said earlier, before you even start peeling off the skin. Next, I'll add my salt. I'll divide it into 2 because I already have some there waiting. And then I'll add my cinnamon. I'll also divide that into 2. And then my batter. Trust me, this batter with the milk and eggs, it's divine. Trust me, this recipe is so yummy. Okay, once that is done, I'm just gonna blend it and going with my eggs 1 at a time. You want to do 1 at a time just so you can get everything incorporated. So with this one, I'm just going to use 2 and just let it blend, and going with some milk just to get it cream out. And you see that this is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, you should be here. The flavors, they are working out so well. Now look, after some tosses, look at what I have. I have a creamy batter ready to go. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I will just pour everything out into a pan that I've already battered with some oil. Now at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and serve some into some dessert cups. This will be my dessert today. I will just add on the cashew nut toppings, and look at that yumminess.
goodness. In fact, you should start baking with some of the lavender leaves. It's just so refreshing and it's so good. Look at this. This is such a beauty to behold. Now it's time for me to put all that into the oven. The main dish is gonna go into the oven for 35 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. But the dessert was just in there for 5 minutes just to get the cashew nut burnt a little bit. Look at this finished product. Now this is what I served my baby with some of the lavender leaves. I hope you enjoy this video. See you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed. Mwah.